Good evening, and thank you for joining us today down in the basement in Phoenix, Arizona. It is February 13th, 2018, and we're bringing you today another microgreen harvest. Today what we're doing is we're taking a look at our sunflower seeds. Last go around we saw peas grown hydroponically without soil using these grow mats right here. They work pretty good. A little pricey, but they do the deal and they're not too bad. So today, for our next endeavor, what we're taking a look at is sunflower seeds and sunflower microgreens. Not quite as easy as the peas in my opinion. They grew pretty good, I think. So what we did was we planted them in a 10 by 20 tray using these grow mats right here. We did not use any hydrogen peroxide, we didn't dilute anything, we didn't soak our seeds. I didn't soak my pea seeds either. I don't soak these ones, or I didn't, at least for our first time giving them a go to see how they would do. Because I don't have time, I would forget and they would be wasted, and in my opinion that's just money gone. I would have liked to try some hydrogen peroxide, but I didn't get around to getting them. We planted these on February 3rd. We stacked them, we had them stacked for 3.5, maybe 4 days, and then after that they were under the T5 grow lights, 18 hours on, 6 hours off. I have noticed mold on one of the trays over there. I can't tell if it's in any of the other trays, but what we're going to do is we are going to harvest it. We're going to see what we get. We're going to see what the top of the mat looks like, and we're going to see what the bottom of the mat looks like. I had heard and I had read and I had researched that sunflower seeds have issues molding. I think it has to do with, see if I can get one right here, the sunflower husks. They are a massive pain. I picked them off, they fell off, I brushed them off. There's tons of them underneath here, from what I would imagine. I'm hoping some of it's edible, but if it's not, it's not. We'll try it again, maybe using a hydrogen peroxide seed or spray as the seeds sprout, and things of that nature. So without further ado, let's jump on in. Let's take a look at what we have here, and hopefully we don't make too much of a mess. But sunflower seeds look pretty good. Let's pull it out of the tray and see what we got. They're a little dry, probably my fault. These things sucked up water like nobody's business. It was actually rather impressive. These things are heavy. Let's see here. Alright. Sunflowers, looking pretty good. I don't know if we'll be able to flip it over and look at the bottom before we cut it. But let's set it up on the deal. And let's start chopping. Once again, regular stuff, kitchen food grade scissors. Let's cut them off and see what we got. Not too bad. First little go. Let's keep going. I would probably recommend washing these if you were going to do it this way and eat them. Alright, so there we go. Not quite as easy as the peas to harvest. I don't know if I overseeded, underwatered, or whatever, but they didn't really seem to stand up quite as straight as the peas did. And to be honest, I'm still eating those peas, and they are still delicious. So they held really well, so that's good. But in terms of mold on the top here, Don't really see anything. It might be mold, a little bit right here. A little bit. Some hydrogen peroxide would probably do the trick to make sure. Let's hold it up. Let's take a look. Shake off some of these husks real quick. Some of this other stuff here. A lot of stuff. Alright, so here we've got it. Pretty good. I don't see anything that's moldy. I can see how the husks would become moldy and become a problem because there are so many of them. And there's definitely mold in the other tray, which I'll show you that. Because, you know, sometimes you try and it doesn't work out very well. But we're interested to see what that looks like. Now on the back of this, not all quite that impressive compared to the peas or the broccoli or some of that other stuff. Little brown, doesn't quite look quite as healthy. So yeah, let's take a look at the next one, see what we got cracking. Clean up some of this mess here. Here's what we got so far. Right. And I'm going to try to get this out here and show you the mold in the corner. We'll see how that works, but could make a mess, could be horrible, could not be horrible. We'll see. Here we go. Right, there we go. We got mold coming in. Not what we wanted. This section is still super damp, but we'll cut it off. We'll see what it looks like, and we'll show you up close and personal the mold with the sunflowers off of it. So let's get started. The other side of the tray looks pretty good, so we'll see. Alright, so I ultimately decided to get rid of most of this stuff just to be safe. I'm going to try to bring the camera down instead of bringing the tray up to show you where the mold is, what it looks like. I think it had to do with maybe some seeds that germinated, didn't germinate, sat on the bottom, they got kept too moist. A lot of seed husks, accumulation, and things of that nature. I think some hydrogen peroxide by like a 30-35% deal makes it down to 3, 4, 5%. 5 might be a little bit too high. I think that might cure some of these issues. So I think that you could definitely grow sunflower seeds without soil with these mats. So let's see if we can bring you down and take a look at this right here. Alright, let's see if we can focus. That's what we're dealing with right there. Not the best. Lots of stuff. It even smells funny. But yeah, so we did get some mold. Alright. Rest of the tray, a little bit more over here. But ultimately, for the most part, not too bad. So pretty pleased with that. We do want to try to eat these. And that's a different endeavor in ourselves. We probably store them by themselves, see what happens. Probably going to soak them, try to get the rest of the seed husks out that are in there. That doesn't sound very exciting, but it's something we probably have to do. So thank you once again for tuning in, checking out what we got going on today in terms of our microgreen harvests, successful and failure, I guess, at the same time. But you live and you learn, and we're always moving forward. Next time, tune in, maybe some broccoli, some kale. We'll see what we got cracking underneath the lights, and we'll go from there. But as always, if you like what you like, please hit that like button. If you want to continue along our epic journey of exploration, please subscribe and post any questions, comments, concerns that you may have down in the box below. Advice is always welcome. And thanks again. Enjoy your day.